Live from downtown Marion, this is the 2023 Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade. Featuring appearances by the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales, Little Miss Illinois, the Shriners Motor Patrol, the Southern Illinois Roller Derby, 618 Jeeps, and the Grinch. Also featuring performances by Chris Parton and Midwest Music Supply, the Marion High School Marching Wildcats, DJ Fast Eddie, VIP Enterprises, and featuring special appearances by Williamson County Royalty, Marion Bikes, and that holiday cheermeister himself, Santa Claus. Now, from Tower Square Plaza in downtown Marion, the Swinford Media Group presents live coverage of the second annual Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second annual 2023 Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade from the heart of downtown Marion. Here in Marion, Illinois, I'm Marion Price.
I'm Riley Swinford on behalf of the Swinford Media Group and the Marion Star. We're excited to be here tonight for this very festive parade.
Absolutely, and we're joined by Rachel Stroud. She, now former colleague, now works for the city of Marion. Rachel, you're just mentioning, we were just talking about how many people have lined Main Street this year to see this parade. Entries have practically doubled this year, only in the second year. What does that mean to see all the support?
We're just super excited. We are proud of Marion. We are proud of the people who live here and work here and are invested in our community. And we're just excited that people want to be involved and kick the holiday season off with us.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, as I mentioned, there's 60 parade entries last year. Now, approximately 100 entries in this year's parade. We have lots of different camera angles this year as well. We are here on the stage. We want to thank Midwest Music Supply for providing us the stage as well. And then we also have some camera angles down on the ground. But Riley, another thing that has been really the talk of the town this week is the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Yeah, we're excited to have the Clydesdales here. I mean, the parade's only gotten better in 1 year. It's pretty amazing what this has grown to. This past year when Marion Mayor Mike Apsher and I sat down for an interview leading into the election, he talked about some of the snapshots he had from his first 4 years in office, and he talked about some memories that he would carry with him for the rest of his life. And he mentioned last year's parade as one of those moments, and it was something he talked about when he ran for mayor, something he certainly followed through as mayor, and he kind of compared it to Marion's Hallmark moment, a moment kind of out of a Hallmark parade. And I think if you add the Clydesdales horses and you double the parade entries almost in size, that Hallmark moment and that kind of Christmas card feel that we had a year ago is only going to grow. So I'm excited to see what this year feels like. I think, at least for me personally, I think Rachel would agree. This is kind of the official kickoff to the Christmas season here in Marion. We've got Thanksgiving kind of tucked away for the year. Now it's time to turn the page and get ready for the holiday season. And Rachel, I can't think of any other better way to usher in the Christmas season than a parade that literally marches Christmas into our town.
Exactly, I agree with you completely, Riley. And there's something special too about the community coming together, getting to sit around with friends and family, see people you haven't seen in a while, and there's just something magical about the community coming together and all the work and different forces that went into making today happen.
Yeah, one thing that's amazing to me, Rachel and I for the last couple of years have stood pretty much directly below this stage and live streamed the Marion Homecoming Parade. And we were also along this spot for the Veterans on Parade. And we know how special those parades have been in Marion for years. But there's something a little bit more magical having it at night, having it out here with the whole community, the ice skating, the projections on these buildings. And this has more regional appeal as well. The Homecoming Parade is so specific to Marion High School, to the alums, to the students, the faculty, and the staff. But this is something that can appeal to people of all ages, not only from Marion, but for the whole community. The ice skating is popular over to our left. It brings people in. Granny Puckett's over here outside our camera shot has been lined up out the door for the last couple hours.
Sure.
I heard Crown Brew has been busy for the last couple hours. As I drove down Main Street from my home, there was cars lined up in the parking lots of the Hub, of the old IGA grocery store. People are excited to be here, and in fact, I was going around the square this morning at 10 o'clock on my way to church, there were already people putting their lawn chairs out, staking claim to their spots. So
it's like those people for the Apple Festival. They come out weeks ahead of time. That's got to be a goal of the city now to kind of do that for the holiday parade, I'd imagine, something like that.
I mean, we definitely want people to be that excited about what's happening here and want to make sure that they have a seat in their front row spot. And it's kind of cool to start making traditions, right, with your friends and your family of we always sit in front of, you know, the First Methodist Church or whatever, and yeah, to have that be your thing.
Now let's talk a little bit more about the Budweiser Clydesdales. I got the opportunity to come out before the public viewing a day before with you, Rachel, and to kind of see these majestic horses in a way really we've not ever been able to see before. They were all in their paddocks basically inside the pavilion. Really neat. You can see their names, bio information about them. Just kind of talk a little bit about the partnership with Golden Eagle Distributing you guys have to bring the Clydesdales here to Marion.
We've had an awesome partnership with Jim Pugh and the whole crew over at Golden Eagle Distributing. This wouldn't be possible without a distributor putting in the request to get the Clydesdales here. So that's been him, and he's been an incredible host to both the handlers and the horses this week, whether it's been at one horse shows they've been out in the community doing, or at the paddocks for the stable viewing out at the pavilion. And of course, we've had some great staffers at the pavilion keeping an eye on things and opening up their doors, making it a magical experience for the thousands of guests to stream through and see the horses.
For sure, and like I said, they're going to be in the parade as well. They're going to be leading off to the grand marshals of the parade, that's right?
I was just down there watching them get all hitched up. They got their harnesses on and all of the leads, and it's really something to see it, all 8 of them put together and up close. And the Dalmatian, his name is Bud, the one that's on the wagon tonight up top. So that's something really special to get to watch out for and see.
And one thing, Aaron, I know I can speak on behalf of all 3 of us. We're all big St. Louis Cardinal baseball fans, and the Clydesdales have a long history, obviously, with Anheuser-Busch and their old relationship with the Cardinals going back to when they owned the Cardinals, and they've continued that. Obviously, with Busch Stadium being the name of the stadium, they're always there for opening day. They come out for the playoffs and games that they're not physically in attendance. They play the Here Comes the King song over the loudspeaker, and they play the traditional video there at Busch Stadium. So if nothing else, if you're a Cardinals fan like me and Aaron and Rachel, kind of geeking out a little bit knowing that those horses that we see on opening day and the Cardinals World Series parades and special playoff appearances and things like that, they're here in our town tonight. So that makes it extra cool if you're a Cardinals baseball fan, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind it as well if you're a Cubs fan.
It really is special. I mean, everyone likes horses, right? You can't go wrong with horses. Well, it looks like it. From the looks of it, they like horses. But like I said, if you're just joining us, this is live coverage of the 2023 Very Merry Marion Parade. We want to talk a little bit more about the importance of supporting local businesses real quick before we take a break and the parade comes. Rachel, you mentioned we have lots of food vendors here along the route tonight too. Lots of local businesses too. So just kind of stress a little bit about the importance of everyone getting out and supporting these businesses before and after the parade.
Definitely. Well, these businesses are the ones who support our community, right? They're the ones who give back to sports teams that are there to help out a neighbor and a friend in need. So being able to turn around and help them out during the holidays is super important. And keeping our dollars here in Marion is also important, and being able to keep our community afloat and keep it special and keep it at home. So that's kind of cool. All of the food vendors, a lot of the merchants are still open up around the square, and even if you don't go in and start buying gifts tonight, start scoping it out. We know you got a long Christmas list. We know there's some things and some very special people on there that you need. And of course, come back and shop with us at the holiday market down in the Market Street Music Conservatory parking lot. That'll be the next 2 weekends, the first 2 weekends in December, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can find those hours on the Very Merry Marion Facebook page or on the City of Marion Facebook page.
All right, thank you, Rachel. Parade's almost here. It's coming up Main Street. You'll be here in just a couple minutes. We're going to cut to a quick break. We'll be right back with the 2023 Very Merry Marion Parade right after this.
When you're shopping for a new or used vehicle at Watermark, you'll notice the Warranty Forever sticker on the windshield. Here's what that actually means. The powertrain on the vehicle is covered for unlimited mileage and unlimited time. That's the engine and transmission. There's no cost to you. It covers 100% parts and 100% labor. That means when you purchase a vehicle from Watermark, you have coverage for as long as you own the vehicle. So when you think of Watermark, think of Warranty Forever and true peace of mind.
The teachers are really good, they're understanding.
All of our faculty here
teach from experience.
I love it. It's so hands-on.
They want to see us succeed.
There's so many options, so many things they can choose from.
I wasn't just another statistic out there.
My advisors and my professors have been very helpful.
I've felt completely at home from the first day.
Everyone has been so welcoming and helpful and encouraging. It's made it really easy. So I would for sure recommend John A.
2023 prices stink, stank, stunk. But Angry Tony won't let inflation steal Christmas from the children of Thrillville. Purchase a pre-owned bike from Black Diamond and Christmas is on Angry Tony. That's right, boys and girls. Buy a pre-owned motorcycle and receive a $1,000 Visa gift card. Hurry in before Angry Tony is back to his grinchy ways. Black Diamond is open 7 days a week in Marion. Online at blackdiamondhd.com.
Back to our live coverage of the 2023 Very Merry Marion Parade here in downtown Marion. Riley, I can look behind me. I see lights. I don't see sirens. I see lights, and that must mean the parade is almost here.
Yeah, we're excited. I think the best takeaway that I can compare this to, if you're tuning in at home, is it's the Marion Homecoming Parade times 100. The atmosphere, the energy, the anticipation. This isn't the kind of parade like the homecoming parade where you'll have kids out in the street chasing candy and filling your pockets with Tootsie Rolls and gumballs, but this is a different kind of parade. A nighttime parade just has a different feel to it. We were out here for the homecoming parade last year. We had the honor with the Swinford Media Group of being grand marshals of that parade, so we know this parade route very well. It starts down at Marion Junior High, it comes up Main Street, does a lap around the square, then heads down to Washington Elementary School. And this parade route's going to be packed tonight. As we talked about in the opener, people were staking their claim as early as this morning, putting their lawn chairs out. Cars were lined up in some of the parking lots at some of the businesses that aren't open tonight, or some of the old gas stations and grocery stores along the route. So plenty of opportunities. If you're still thinking about coming out, you have time to get up to the square, but I will warn you, parking is hard to come by. The police have closed off through traffic, so you'd have to park off the square and walk up. And as far as we can see from up here on this stage, all the visible spots to stand and sit are pretty well spoken for. So if you can't come out tonight, we're here at the Swinford Media Group, the Marion Star, and WFCN News. Excited to live stream this to you and give you a chance to watch it from the warmth of your home. Aaron, I know earlier today I was a little bit on the fence about what the weather would be like for this parade. There was a little bit of a drizzle this morning. I had my wipers on when I was driving after church, but the weather has cleared. It's a little breezy, a little freezing, but for the end of November, heading into December, it's about as good as you can expect.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was back and forth from here over to the junior high today where all the floats are being set up because we have our own float in the parade. And man, that wind, and you can see the resemblance of it here. It is pretty strong. So if you're not actually out here viewing the parade tonight, it is cold. It is very windy. So you might see, some things blowing around, things shaking, stuff out of our control. But it's amazing to me to see all of the people here, even despite how cold it is out here this evening. It really is amazing.
They're approaching now. You can see some of the street performers. There's a couple street performers on stilts out here getting into the festive spirit. We are seeing the Marion Police Department fast approaching. We are also going to be broadcasting audio throughout the loudspeaker here to the community at Tower Square Plaza. It sounds like that is indeed working, so we're going to be talking to the folks here in attendance tonight as well. We're excited to bring this to you. I just checked the temperature. It's 36, but it feels like 30 out here right now. So,
and it's just going to keep dropping.
Just going to keep dropping. A nice little breeze, 15 to 20 mile an hour winds at the moment. So if you're watching the stream at home, consider yourself lucky. Aaron and I will do the dirty work along with Ross and Bill behind the cameras, providing the second angles and the shots. We'll tough out the weather so you guys at home don't have to tonight. We'll allow you to watch from the comforts of your couch.
For sure. And look behind me right now. It looks like the Marion Police Department and some of our local emergency responders are on the way right now. We have actually 3 local emergency management and first responder agencies here on scene, here at the parade this evening. They're the Marion Police and Fire Department, United Medical Response, and the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. A little bit about our local police and fire department. The Marion Police Department is composed of 46 sworn and civilian personnel dedicated to advancing the profession of law enforcement to proudly serve the citizens of their community. Meanwhile, the Marion Fire Department is an organization of 25 dedicated, community service-oriented people who serve Marion residents and visitors. All of us here at the Swinford Media Group once again thank each public safety official and first responders for their 24/7 protection and service to the residents of Southern Illinois.
Just want to say hello to everyone listening here on Tower Square Plaza. This is Riley Swinford alongside Aaron Price. The Swinford Media Group, the Marion Star, and WFCN News live streaming tonight over on our Facebook pages, but we're providing our audio to those listening here live on the square tonight, and we'll let you know what some of these entries are as they make their way through. 100 different entries we're told tonight as part of the parade route, and we're just now getting started.
Yeah. And you see right behind us here on the stage, the Marion Police Department's Christmas Vacation Float. That's their float here for the 2023 parade. I saw them working on that a little bit earlier up at the junior high, and they've got 2 of their squad cars here this evening as well.
Yeah, decked out with lights, Christmas trees. Getting into the festive theme. Normally when you see a police car with lights, Aaron, it's a bad sign. You're probably getting pulled over or you've done something wrong. But to see the festive Christmas lights instead of the emergency lights, much more into the Very Merry Marion Christmas parade theme. And what a better way to start off the parade, just like they do for the homecoming and the veterans on parades. You always want to start off a parade with our first responders.
For sure, for sure. And right behind us now, you can see the Marion Fire Department coming around Tower Square Plaza. They have a lot of lights on their fire truck this year. And then right behind them is a squad car from the Williamson County Sheriff's Office and your Williamson County Sheriff, Jeff Diedrich. Another really important aspect, Riley, of emergency management and everything is ATVs, drones locally, and this year actually there's looks like 4 ATVs here as well that the Sheriff's Office uses for ground searches, missing individuals, and things such as that. So pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I would say I would be concerned about the safety of our town and our county with all these first responders here, but I think most everyone from our town and our county are along this parade route here tonight, so I think we're just fine as most of our residents are right along this area right now.
For sure, for sure.
And kudos to these guys. They take their job really serious, 365 days a year. They never take time off. They're never truly off the clock, but kudos to these guys to take a few seconds, get in the spirit, give back to the community, wearing their Santa hats, taking a few moments outside of the otherwise thankless, grueling job that it can be to be in law enforcement and be a first responder to be a part of this parade and enjoy a little lighter moment of the job.
Absolutely. There's United Medical Response here behind the stage, and Riley, right behind them, I see our big visitors making their way here into Tower Square Plaza. They're coming up here right after the Golden Eagle distributing truck. Again, that is the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales.
That's right, Aaron. They first appeared in 1933, given as a gift to the brewery's CEO from his son to celebrate the repeal of Prohibition. The horses were hitched to wagons and sent to New York, where they delivered a case of Budweiser to former Governor Alfred Smith, who had been instrumental in fighting Prohibition. They participate in events and parades around the nation. And tonight, Aaron, one of those events is the Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade. And what a way to usher in this year's parade. But to have these Clydesdales here in our town, and what a treat and what a privilege this is to have these world-famous Clydesdales right here in Marion, Illinois.
For sure, and they were over at the pavilion for the open stable viewing all this week, and so many people got the opportunity to go out there and check that out. I know I did myself. It was really cool. Now, the Clydesdales we have here this evening, their names are Hansy, Brody, Jeff, Rocco, Bud, Jet, Jay, Champ, Patriot, and Cash. And up there on top of the Budweiser Clydesdales, you can see the Dalmatian. That is Bud the Dalmatian. So everyone, once again, give a big wave and a big round of applause for the Budweiser Clydesdales here in the city of Marion.
And joining the dogs and the horses is the Pugh family on behalf of Golden Eagle Distributing. Jim Pugh and his family riding on the wagon, waving to their community members. They're locally based here in Marion, representing Golden Eagle Distributing, and they were key and instrumental in working with the city of Marion to bring the Clydesdales to town for this parade. So kudos to them and their ability to work with the city of Marion to make this possible, and what a treat that was as those Clydesdales went marching right by in time with their very parade festive march that is so well known, and we've seen that in countless events all over the world.
And coming up now is one of my favorite floats from last year. It's the Black River Contractors with their big bulldozer here pulling in to Tower Square Plaza. I can only imagine how many lights are on that big dozer right there. You can see it's very bright and very luminous as it makes its way here through Tower Square Plaza.
Yeah, it's a hard act to follow those Clydesdales, and unfortunately they were the ones right next. They're not getting as big of a round of applause as the horses did, but kudos to them. All those lights are still lit up. Not a single bulb has gone out. Very impressive display, and we're just getting started. Over 100 entries this year, and we're just scraping the iceberg. Excited to see what's to come.
And next up is Odom Concrete, that's been in business in Southern Illinois since 1921. They deliver ready-mix concrete to commercial and residential job sites. Call them at 993-6211 for more information.
And here comes the Marion High School Marching Wildcat Band. The Marching Wildcat Band making its way onto Tower Square Plaza, decked out in their holiday apparel, along with the traditional Marion Wildcat blue and gold. Can't have a parade without the Marching Wildcat Band here in Marion.
And Riley, I believe they're going to do a performance here for us on Tower Square Plaza, just like they did last year. That was one of my favorite parts of the parade last year. Really special to see all of the marching band here in the surround sound. Again, the marching band the color guard is directed by Tanya Matthews, and the high school dance team is the oldest drill team in Southern Illinois. And again, we'll now let you listen in as the Marion High School Marching Wildcats pass by under the direction of Mr. Joel Kirby.
Marion High School dance team, of course, is directed by Coach Laura Sanders. Clock tower just chimed 6 p.m. here on Tower Square Plaza. Marching Wildcat Band.
And another awesome performance there by the Marion High School Marching Wildcats here at the 2023 Very Merry Marion Parade. They're decked out in their Christmas colors tonight for the 2023 parade. A great job there tonight by our marching band.
Yeah, I wondered as they started to gear up for that song there, Aaron, what they would sing, or what they would play rather, but of course you can't have the Marching Wildcat Band without the Marion loyalty. I thought maybe we'd hear some Christmas carols or some festive Christmas music, but if you're going to get the Marching Wildcat Band, you're going to get the Marion High School school song, the Marion loyalty, and bringing the school spirit here heading into basketball season. We'll have our first basketball home game Friday night at Cuss Wilson Gym for the Marion High School varsity boys basketball team.
For sure, it's that time of year. And next up here, making their way onto Tower Square Plaza, is our 2023 Very Merry Pageant winners, and they are first coming through is the 2023 Little Miss Illinois. And 2023 Little Miss Illinois is Madeline Tudor. She is the daughter of Brett and Maggie Tudor of Oakdale, Illinois.
Another holiday themed car with the lights. Normally during the Marion High School homecoming parades, you'll see the dresses, you'll see the pageant wear, but it's too cold for that tonight, Aaron. Right. Appropriately wearing a sock hat and coat for this parade.
Yeah. And next up in tonight's parade is Clark Transportation. Clark Transportation Services offers an excellent job opportunity for OTR drivers. 95% of their freight moves within a 600-mile radius of Marion, Illinois, which allows their drivers to be home every weekend. For more information, you can call 618-969-8383. Awesome quote there from Clark Transportation.
Yeah, 2 big trucks decked out in lights. One of the longer trucks that you'll have in this parade. Definitely well represented, Clark Transportation.
Even better than 2, they have 3.
They keep on coming.
It's really cool. They really upped their game from last year. I believe they only had 1 or 2 last year, but lots and lots of different lights there from Clark Transportation this year. And now coming up is our 2023 Very Merry Pageant winners.
Yeah, I was wrong when I talked in the opener that this isn't the kind of parade where you receive candy. I have seen some candy being thrown out to the kids along this route, so if you came looking for candy, you are in luck.
And first in vehicle number 2, that is Quinley McGee. She is the Tiny Miss Hub of the Universe and Tiny Miss Very Merry Marion. And next up in the next vehicle is Brinley Sacapano. She is the Little Miss Very Merry Marion, along with Remington Sacapano. She's the Junior Miss Very Merry Marion, and Triton Sacapano, which is the Junior Mr. Very Merry Marion.
She's followed closely in vehicle number 6. It's the preteen Miss Very Merry Marion, Avery Zerwinski. Right behind her in vehicle number 7 is Teen Miss Hub of the Universe, Lucille Rodriguez.
And finally, to wrap it up, in the final vehicle is your 2023 Miss Very Merry Marion, Mia DeHarpert.
Let's give a round of applause to all of our Very Merry Marion pageant winners.
And following that is the 2023 Miss Williamson County Fair, Rylan Clark, and she's riding along with the Williamson County Fair float, which really is a popular float at Christmas parades all around the region. They are the oldest and continuously running fair in the state of Illinois, and they invite you to join them for a full week of family fun each year. It was 1856 when a group of county residents got together to form the county fair. The grandstand events still thrill young and old alike.
And Aaron, here comes a float that many have been looking forward to seeing. It's the Yost Family Lights display. Located just south of Marion, the display includes hundreds of thousands of Christmas lights in a drive-through setting. Yost Family Lights is located on Cherry Valley Road and is open Sunday through Thursday until 9 p.m. and on the weekends they'll be open until 10 p.m. and they are officially open for the season, and they're bringing just a small portion of what you can find out there on Cherry Valley Road here to the parade. I encourage everyone to get out and see them in person. My sister was there last night and she told me it's back just as big and better than ever.
For sure, obviously a very popular display around here. And next up, obviously, is another crowd favorite in parades for years. All across Southern Illinois, you can't have a parade in Southern Illinois without them. That's right, it's the Shriners Motor Patrol. They were first conceived in 1912, and with a current membership of over 4,000, they're the 7th largest temple out of 196 and is also the largest in Illinois. Total membership in all 196 worldwide temples is over 250,000. For more information on how you can support the Shriners organization, you can visit their website at ainadshriners.org. Really cool, Riley, to see them riding along Tower Square this evening, especially with their lights on.
Yeah, it would not feel like a parade if you did not have the Shriners in their vehicles out here and appropriately themed in their Santa hats. And they are going strong, even though this is towards the end of their parade route. They're doing laps and donuts out here in the middle of the parade route here on Tower Square Plaza.
Obviously, really cool to see all of their drivers and speak with them at all the local parades that I and we cover each and every day. So Shriners Motor Patrol and the Shriners themselves, really a very special organization to so many people.
After those nice little vehicles and the historic truck, they wrap it up with the minivan. And sticking with the vehicle theme, it's the 618 Jeeps. Tonight they're decorated in Christmas lights for the parade, but usually can be seen traveling to many non-holiday related events throughout Southern Illinois. 618 Jeeps was first established in 2013, going on 10 years, providing recreational and social activities for its members, as well as charitable and educational purposes.
A really cool organization here that's grown so fast, Riley, all throughout Southern Illinois. The 618 Jeeps, they have such a wide, broad membership all across Southern Illinois. And one thing I know that they definitely participate in a lot each year, other than this parade, is obviously the blessing of the Jeeps up at Bald Dog Cross of Peace. They've been doing that for several years now, and really it's an event that continues to grow. So really cool to see all the Jeeps out here, and they just keep on coming, decked out with lights.
Yeah, Jeeps of all different shapes and sizes, models, some with the tops on, some with the tops off, some with doors, no doors, different makes and models through the years. 618 Jeeps, you can often tell who's a member if you look for the decal on the back of their Jeep. So next time you're behind a Jeep in Southern Illinois, check it out and see if they're a member of 618 Jeeps. And Aaron, after the Jeeps, well, I do see the Grinch. The Grinch is now making his way through the route along with the Jeeps. But after the Jeeps get through, Aaron, I think we have a very special treat coming up.
For sure, this is something that you certainly don't want to miss. Again, this is certainly something you don't want to miss, Riley. It's our first live, complete performance here at the Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade. And it looks like we're going to have a short little break in the parade as they make their way down Main Street. For those of us watching online,
yeah, we'll take a quick commercial break here for those watching online, and we'll be back here live on the Swinford Media Group's continued live coverage of the 2023 Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade. We'll be back right after this.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress knows your sleep is important. That's why our mattress studio is one of the largest in the area. We've got Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and more. With Tempur-Pedic mattresses starting as low as $28 a month, with up to 6 years interest-free financing. And Queen mattresses start at just $179. Plus, enjoy the comfort of our 90-day sleep guarantee. Get same-day delivery, and now, no credit needed. At Anderson's Furniture and Mattress.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress.
Hello, Wildcat family. I'm William Davis, CEO of Heartland Regional Medical Center. And Heartland is a proud supporter of Marion Athletics and wants to remind you that our experienced doctors and compassionate healthcare professionals are ready to support you every step of the way. So here's to a fantastic basketball season filled with triumphs, teamwork, and lots of unforgettable moments. Go Wildcats!
Bariatric and Beyond, a multi-specialty surgical center that offers a comprehensive suite of procedures using the latest laparoscopic and robot-assisted techniques.
Hi, my name is Dr. Naresh Ahuja. I have been in Southern Illinois for the last 13 years and served thousands before you. For a weight loss journey, join the most trusted and experienced team in Southern Illinois to rediscover beautiful you.
Now accepting patients in Heron and Mount Vernon. Call 618-315-6466 or visit online at abariatric.com.
Tired of seeing dirt accumulate on your fences, roofs, sidewalks, and driveway? It's time to rejuvenate your property with Kelly Lawn Care and Pressure Washing, the leading choice for professional pressure washing services in Marion, Illinois. Specializing in transforming your outdoor spaces, Kelly Pressure Washing skillfully eliminates stubborn stains, grime, and buildup, bringing your property back to life. Whether it's fences, roofs, sidewalks, or driveways, say goodbye to dirt and grime today. Contact Kelly Lawn Care and Pressure Washing at 618-969-0003 to schedule your pressure washing service.
Welcome back here live, the Marion Star and the Swinford Media Group, along with WFCN's live coverage of the 2023 Very Merry Marion Parade alongside Aaron Price. I'm Riley Swinford. We're back from a short commercial break as we have a special treat fast approaching behind us. Aaron, I can hear Carol the bells quickly coming up behind us. Aaron, tell us what this next musical performance on wheels includes.
For sure. This is called The Vibe. It is the Vibe Band, and they are performing and directed under the owner of Midwest Music Supply, Chris Barton. Of course, we'd also like to thank Midwest Music Supply for letting us use their stage for our broadcast this evening. And they are on a big semi-truck, and again, this is the first year they've made their way here to the Very Merry Marion Parade here on Tower Square Plaza. They are made up of the band members Chris Barton, Mike Horn, John Donosky, Pat Jones, Polly Lonnie, and Kate Page, and they are performing Christmas Sarajevo. Absolutely amazing job by the Vibe Band. Another big round of applause for them as they make their way across Tower Square Plaza. Man, Riley, that was really something impressive to add to the parade this year.
Yeah, what a treat that was for those of us here in person or those watching the Swinford Media Group's live stream back at home. The visuals, the audio, the musicianship by that group was just fantastic. On par with something you would see in a larger city parade. Just fantastic job ushering in the Christmas season with those familiar holiday sounds.
Absolutely, Riley. And next up in tonight's parade is the staff of Ambleside School in Marion. Ambleside administration and faculty provide a living education where every child is guided and empowered to author a full and free life, a life rich in relationship to God, self, others, ideas, and all of creation. Ambleside School is a member of Ambleside Schools International. And take a look at their float. It looks pretty cool tonight. They have lots of different lights and students even on the float this evening waving to the crowd, and looks like they might be getting out some candy too.
Lots of little precious angels braving the cold from that school. You know, those kids have been out in the weather for a long time tonight, but they still are smiling and waving and shining their candles and excited to be on this parade. It's the Ambleside School of Marion. Give them a round of applause. Next up, Aaron, is a group that is very familiar with packing out the square like we are tonight. It's the Marion Connects, the group responsible for the popular third Thursday events in downtown Marion. Marion Connects, mission organization focused on creating a stronger community through advocacy, volunteerism, growth, and renewal. It is a citizen-led collaboration dedicated to making Marion the premier place in Southern Illinois to live, work, visit, shop, and play. For more information, you can follow their Facebook for information and how to connect and get involved with opportunities here in Marion, including the popular third Thursday events, which, much like this parade here tonight, bring excitement and business and community to the Tower Square Plaza.
And next up in tonight's parade is APC Marine Sales, and they are bringing along with them tonight the Southern Illinois Girl Scouts. APC Marine Sales in Marion is your trusted source for anything marine related, including small engines, boat repairs, and more. Serving the Marion community since 2001, APC Marine Sales is here for all of your marine needs, conveniently located at 300 East Union Street in Marion. And again, accompanying them tonight is the Girl Scouts of Southern Illinois. Round of applause for APC Marine and the Girl Scouts of Southern Illinois.
Coming up behind the Girl Scouts is the SI Gymnastics Academy, and we are also seeing the Marion High School cheerleading team. Under the direction of Jamie Drake and assistant coach Taylor Hoffman. I think the gymnastics are actually coming up.
So once again, that was the Marion High School cheerleaders making their way around Tower Square Plaza here this evening. And we've got another really bright float making its way around Tower Square right now.
This is PLD. And here's a basketball-themed float with DLD Construction and Marion High School girls basketball. We're excited to see the Lady Wildcats in action this year. Marion Star will once again be live streaming some of their games, so stay tuned to when the Marion Star will go live with Lady Wildcat basketball.
And following them is the Southern Illinois Gymnastics Academy's girls gymnastics team. They've been a consistent and dominant force in the state of Illinois since 1993. Their gymnasts have been nationally recognized for their skill and spirit. They are consistently leaders in their schools as well as on the competitive floor.
Also just went by is the Marion Junior High dance team. And they are followed by the SI Roller Derby. The Southern Illinois Roller Girls foster community outreach by supporting local charities through fundraising and volunteer services. If you'd like to join the SI Roller Girls, they are always looking for new members to join their organization. There are a variety of ways to be involved, and they're open to anyone regardless of gender, race, or sexual orientation. Student Council.
And next up here on Tower Square Plaza in the parade is members of the Marion High School Student Council with their own handmade Christmas float in tonight's parade. The MHS Student Council encourages you to donate to Share the Warmth this holiday season. They are accepting hat and glove donations at both Marion High School and Cornerstone Church.
That was Dalen Dar's Academy of Dance. Go ahead and read that one. Okay. No, it's now the Presbyterian Church. Okay. We just missed. I'll get it. We just had Dalen Dar's Academy of Dance go by. Dalen Dar's Academy presents Elf the Recital coming up on Sunday, December 17th at the Benton Civic Center. The recital will take place from 2 to 4 p.m. The Academy is based in West Frankfort. For more information, check out their Facebook page. Coming up behind them is the First Presbyterian Church. For 100 years, God has led the First Presbyterian Church of Marion to be a missional church. At First Presbyterian Church of Marion, they believe that with God's help, they can change ourselves, our community, and our world.
And following them tonight is the Carterville High School dance team. The high school dance team is made up of 22 total students this year as they prepare for competition season. They are led by Coach Peyton Young. And following them up in tonight's parade is Extreme Kids. They're located right here in Marion, and they offer gymnastics classes, tumbling classes, dance classes, and karate classes for both kids and adults. You can visit them online at extremekids.com.
They combine it with the gymnastics. That's what they're talking about.
Again, lots of exciting floats and people here in the parade this evening, and we're nowhere near done yet. We still got a lot more to come, Riley.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the kids from Extreme Kids. They are still going strong. Cartwheels, splits, all sorts of gymnastics abilities on display, even though it's approaching 30 degrees, and they have been marching this parade route for over a mile now. They are still showing off their skills as this parade continues.
And after them is Marion Toyota. Marion Toyota treats the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. They know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, they enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. You can also request more information about a vehicle by using their online form or calling 888-223-1540.
I think we have Cousin Eddie spotting. The Griswold theme from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. There's the station wagon, the Christmas tree, and of course, Cousin Eddie in his bathrobe. Right behind Cousin Eddie at Marion Toyota is Squish. Locally owned, grown organic CBD from Squish here in Marion. Pediatric group LLC. What group? Pediatric.
I don't even have one.
Let's go ahead and give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Let's Market Street. Okay.
And next up in tonight's parade is the Market Street Music Conservatory. The Market Street Music Conservatory is committed to making high-quality arts education accessible to all. They're located at 310 North Market in Marion, and are currently offering private instruction in voice, piano, strings, guitar, brass, and percussion, as well as classes in art, early childhood, music, pre-piano, and choir for youth and adults.
Coming up behind the Music Conservatory is a group from Marion Aldersgate Church. This church is very special to the Swinford family, where we have attended for more than 20 years. God is calling Marion Aldersgate to be a multi-generational, multicultural church where families, seniors, the next generation, and those who have yet to believe are welcome, connected, loved, equipped, empowered, and engaged to be disciples of Jesus in Marion, Southern Illinois, and around the world. Plan a visit to join them in person or online at agatemarion.com. This is the student council.
Okay. Marion Bikes.
Here comes the Marion High School Student Council. Followed closely here by
Marion Bikes. And Marion Bikes offers everything from bicycle sales, parts, accessories, rentals, apparel, and much more. Located at 901 North Carden Street, Marion Bikes is located right next to Diamond Designs by the McNeils. While it is getting cooler outside, they encourage you to come inside to their location here at Marion for all of your bicycle needs.
Even an ET sighting on the Marion bikes, like the ET display. Nostalgic with the ET.
And following them is Hospice of Southern Illinois. Hospice of Southern Illinois provides specialized care services for patients and families who are faced with a terminal illness. Their focus is on patient care, including symptom management, emotional support, and spiritual support. More information is available at hospice.org. And they are followed up by a team from Platinum Auto Detailing. They have their own specialized float here this evening, and they are a full-service auto detail shop here in Marion, specializing in paint correction, polishing, and ceramics. Located at 1207 North Russell Street, they're locally owned and operated with exceptional customer service and unmatched quality of work. You can call them at 751-4403.
Adams School.
And they are followed up by the cheer team from Adams School. They're representing the Marion School District tonight, along with cheer coach Jessie Wallace.
How about a round of applause for the Adams cheerleading team?
That might be Agape. And coming up next, making their way around Tower Square Plaza, is members of the Marion First Apostolic Church. The church has a family-friendly worship service on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. where the whole family can worship together. They invite you to make your way out to their church this week.
Fast approaching Tower Square Plaza is Paul Wilson Realty, serving the real estate needs of everyone in Southern Illinois for over 45 years. Paul Wilson Realty can help you find your dream home, whether it's in selling your property or finding your dream home. They would love the opportunity to serve you. They serve 22 local communities in Southern Illinois and have closed on more than 3,500 contracts.
Offering fun, natural products for your fur-breeding family friends, Pure Pet is now open with a new location in Marion and a location in Carbondale. You can get in the Christmas spirit by getting your own pictures with Santa and your pets at both the Marion and Carbondale locations this holiday season. More information on how you can be part of the fun is available on their Facebook page, or you can stop in during regular business hours. And it looks like tonight, Riley, they have their own float. It's the Pure Pet Express. That looks pretty cool. It actually has actual steam coming from the locomotive. That's really neat.
And right behind Pure Pet, I have spotted the Grinch. The Grinch mini car is the next entry in the Very Merry Marion Parade. His heart's an empty hole, his brain is full of spiders, and he has garlic in his soul. It's the Grinch. Mr. Grinch has traveled all the way from Mount Crumpet to Southern Illinois in his green mini car for tonight's parade. The Grinch travels to Christmas parades all throughout Southern Illinois each year, doing his best to spread a little Christmas cheer to the young and the young at heart.
And they are followed up by Texas Roadhouse, with the location open right here in Marion. Texas Roadhouse is looking forward to seeing you for a bite to eat tonight. The Texas Roadhouse gift card is the perfect addition for the holidays. Find a list of area locations or make your reservation at texasroadhouse.com.
And next up is an organization Aaron and I are very familiar with. It's the Swinford Media Group, owners of the Marion Star, the Heron Independent, the Carnival Courier, and the newest member, WFCN News. To find more about us and read our news, visit any of our 4 Facebook pages, or visit www.swinfordmediagroup.com, or pick up one of our 3 Williamson County weekly newspapers. Agape.
At Southern Illinois Regional Christian High School, Agape Christian is a place where faith, education, and community come together to create a nurturing and inspiring learning environment. ACHS strives to empower students as they grow spiritually, academically, and socially by equipping students to become compassionate and responsible individuals who make a positive impact on the world.
And right behind them is Darren Bailey for Congress.
Looks like they even have a old-fashioned fire truck with them here this evening. Looks pretty cool.
And Aaron, after Darren Bailey, is a group that you're familiar with. It's the Ultimate Brick Show.
Yeah, for sure, Riley. And I actually got the opportunity to head out there and cover the Ultimate Brick Show. This is the first year that it's came to Marion, and it brought one of the largest Lego shows in the entire nation right here to Southern Illinois. The show featured contestants from the hit TV show Lego Masters, along with hundreds of different displays from all across the country. Planning is already underway for future shows here in Marion. Tonight you can see just a taste of what the Ultimate Brick Show is all about. Ultimate Brick Show was a very cool experience for lots of different people all throughout Southern Illinois, kids, adults, pretty much everyone. It was an awesome show. Great thing to cover as well, Riley. It looks like coming up next in tonight's parade, I believe, is a float from Napa Auto Parts. Location obviously right here in Marion and all around Southern Illinois. They're your go-to location for auto and truck parts here in Southern Illinois. And following them is Southern Illinois. They are committed to providing high-quality products, services, and solutions focused on the best economic value to enhance their patrons' profitability. The FS brand represents a standard of excellence for agricultural and energy-related products. It's the people who represent the FS brand that set it apart. And they are followed by Realty 618. With unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise, they are the Southern Illinois 618 area code real estate experts you've been looking for. Whether you're buying or selling, they can help you get the best deal. Once you sign up, you'll be able to save listings, save your search criteria, get automated email updates for new homes matching your saved search criteria, and more. That's Realty 618. They've got their own homemade float tonight as well, which is pretty cool.
As we have this little short break in the parade action, just want to remind you that this is Aaron Price. I'm Marion Swinford. We're on behalf of the Swinford Media Group, Marion Star, WFCN News, the Carnival Courier, and Heron Independent. We're live on our pages tonight and also broadcasting here to those in attendance here on Tower Square Plaza. Thanks to Midwest Music Supply for letting us set up on their stage, and a special thanks to everyone from the city of Marion for allowing us to be included again this year.
And next up in the parade is the Wardell Family Float from right here in Williamson County. This year's float is as bright as ever with hundreds of lights. The Wardell family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. They're followed by the team at LAO Creations. LAO Creations is a locally owned and operated business started in 2018 with small projects. Custom orders are available for shirts, clothing, and much more. You can email laocreations1@gmail.com with more information about your order and pricing.
Next up is a group that didn't have to travel very far to be in this year's parade. It's a group from the Hub Recreation Center. The Hub is excited to host its second annual Hub Holiday Fun Run. Get that ugly Christmas sweater, Santa hat, and elf suit ready, and let's show our city some fun holiday spirit. Runners and walkers, families and friends are welcome to participate in this short mile-and-a-half fun event. There will be a costume contest, hot chocolate, and a surprise at the end of the route. This is not a timed event. The fun run begins at 8 a.m. on December 2nd, and it's just $20 to participate.
And if you are a fan of fancy cars, well, you're in luck, because coming up next here on Tower Square Plaza is the Southern Illinois Corvette Club. The Southern Illinois Corvette Club is a group of Corvette enthusiasts from all around the area. Founded in 2016, the club recently celebrated Veterans Day at Texas Roadhouse here in Marion with red, white, and blue Corvettes. The organization travels to parades and car shows all around the region to spread their love for the classic car. More information on how you can join the club is available by visiting SouthernIllinoisCorvetteClub.com.
Yeah, we had Jeeps, now we have Corvettes, and if you like all cars of different shapes and sizes, makes, and models, this parade is the one for you. Not to forget about the Shriners and their vehicles. We also had the Grinch and his mini cars, so if you like cars of all shapes and sizes, of course, all the countless big trucks and tractors and trailers and everything else we've had here, and lots of different options if you're a vehicle enthusiast here tonight.
That's definitely right, Riley. And we got more parade coming up. I'd say we're about halfway through now, maybe a little more than that.
Looks like the pre-K.
And coming up next is, let's see who we got here.
Next is the Williamson County Early Childhood Cooperative, a collaborative effort of the Carnival Crab Orchard, Heron, Johnson City, and Marion school districts. They emphasize the relationship among early childhood education, parent involvement, and future success in school. The pre-K program offers a classroom-based learning experience for children ages 3 to 5 and provides services for families. Check on your child's development even if they aren't quite old enough for pre-K yet with their free developmental screenings.
And following them is Next Generation Communications. Next Gen Communications is a leading utility contractor in the Southern Illinois area. They provide clients with a comprehensive approach to contracting and specialized underground utility installation. Ever since starting out as a professional utility contractor in 2011, they have prioritized serving their clients' needs and satisfaction above everything else. Next Gen Communications. And they are followed by the team at Cedar Grove Methodist Church. They are located along Illinois Highway 37 north of Marion. The church offers a morning service every Sunday along with Sunday school. More information about them can be found by visiting their Facebook page or by giving them a phone call at 618-993-5115.
Next is Energy Ace Hardware. With all of your outdoor, indoor, and everyday needs covered, Ace Hardware is the helpful place you can visit. Energy Ace Hardware is locally owned and invites you to order online and pick up in just 15 minutes in the store. The best giving this holiday season is all in one place, and that's Ace Hardware in Energy. Fisher Auto Parts.
And following them is Fisher Auto Parts, providing world-class customer service and reliable auto parts and accessories for over 85 years. Fisher Auto Parts was founded in 1929. After growing to 60 stores and 300 employees, they changed their name in 1983. Art Fisher continued the company's dedication to providing a professional installer with quality service that was second to none, giving their customers name brand parts at competitive prices, and the fastest, most accurate delivery service available was and still is the focus of Fisher Auto Parts.
Coming in next is the group from Taylor Auction Company. For more information, call 618-944-0086 or visit their website, www.taylorauction.net.
The Taylor Auction Company provides estate settlements, farm equipment, real estate, business liquidations, and food service equipment all throughout Southern Illinois. Again, a local business from right here in Williamson County.
Right behind them is Remax Realty.
They have their own specialized float this evening, it looks like. Snowmen and reindeer. Looks like they've even made their own cotton house.
And Aaron, following Remax is Banterra Bank.
And Banterra is focused on providing our communities with the right mix of leading banking products and services while giving you the best possible customer service. Banterra now offers online banking as well as wealth management. Banterra Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Right behind the Banterra Bank is the Illinois National Guard. For more information about the Illinois National Guard, accelerate your future and start serving your community today. The Illinois National Guard is about dedication to their state and their country as citizens shoulders tradition that spans more than 380 years. The Illinois Army National Guard units are trained and equipped as part of the U.S. Army. Get started with the Illinois Army National Guard and speak with the recruiter today.
Riley, it looks like they have their own Humvees out here as well. It's pretty cool. They got a light up American flag. They even have some members from the local National Guard coming out here waving to the crowd and celebrating all that the holiday season has to offer here at Marion.
Another different vehicle. If you like different vehicles, you're in luck. We've got a tank decked out. This is not the way you would see it in the military or on the battlefield. Very festive Christmas theme for the tank. Good to see the Illinois Army National Guard getting into the holiday season and getting back to their community. They are also very active in all of these Marion parades, such as the Veterans Parade and the Homecoming Parade, and here tonight in the Very Marion Holiday Parade.
That's for sure, Riley. Let's see who we got next here. And following them is the team from J. David Thompson Coldwell Banker. For over a century, home has been their purpose. It's a place and a feeling unlike any other. Benefit from their powerful network and get world-class guidance when you buy or sell with Coldwell Banker Real Estate. More agents in more places means more local expertise and powerful connections all across the world.
Looks like we've got a very special guest coming up behind them, Aaron.
That's right, Riley. We have a very special guest making their way here to Tower Square Plaza. It's a very familiar face. It's none other than Mrs. Claus herself. She is riding on the Butler family float tonight and is ready to help make and bring holiday cheer to everyone this Christmas season.
It looks like she's on foot.
Actually, she's on foot. She's not on the float. She's on foot waving to people here in downtown Marion.
All the way from the North Pole. All the way from the North Pole is Mrs. Claus herself, joined by a couple elves and some of her reindeer, along with a snowman and a gingerbread man. Special thanks to Mrs. Claus for joining us here in Marion tonight.
And following them, we have a couple other floats making their way throughout Tower Square Plaza. Second Baptist Church invites you to their location at 308 South Russell Street every Sunday at 10:15 a.m. and Sunday night at 6 p.m. Second Baptist Church of Marion is a Southern Baptist church who seeks to encounter God through worship. You can find more information at sbcmarion.com.
House to Home Realty has been voted the best real estate agency in Southern Illinois for 4 years in a row, and they're making their way onto Tower Square Plaza now with locations in Carterville, Marion, Benton, and Lake of Egypt. House to Home Realty's goal is to give you the absolute best real estate service at the absolute best price. They keep your dollars local while providing excellent real estate service. For excellent realty services, don't go at it alone. Call 618-997-HOME.
And following them, Riley, is a taste of Bev Catering. At an age when most people are eagerly looking forward to retirement, 50-year-old Beverly Daniel Stewart is one of Marion's newest business owners. Cooking has always been a favorite activity for Mrs. Stewart, who learned her skills from older relatives as well as close friends. One of a kind, Southern-style cooking that is unforgettable with every bite. Book today for an estimate for your next event or home meal. And following them, heading into Tower Square Plaza, is the team from Fight Fitness 618 from right here in the city of Marion. Fight Fitness 618 is a hybrid martial studio founded in 2019 by former professional international kickboxer Shane Walker. Fight Fitness 618 offers many different classes. They also offer adult cardio kickboxing and boxing classes. For more information on how you can become part of the family, you can visit their website at fightfitness618.com. Looks like, Riley, we've got a tiny break in the parade right now, but for everyone listening to us online and everyone here on the square, how have you enjoyed the parade so far? Looks like they have.
He's Aaron Price. I'm Riley Swinford. We're here on behalf of the Swinford Media Group, the Marion Star, WFCN News, the Heron Independent, and the Carnival Courier, located just across the square at 1205 Tower Square Plaza. Excited to be live with you in person and on our social media pages here tonight. Next up is what started as a dreamy vision between friends that manifested late in 2017 by bringing an upscale fitness boutique to Marion. That's Aspire Yoga. For the first time in 2018, after expanding in 2021, Aspire opened its doors, welcoming a community filled with positive, uplifting vibes, grateful souls, and lots of laughter. Aspire believes health and wellness should be accessible to everyone. Feel free to contact them with any questions or to learn more about their space.
And following them this evening, located in Marion, Interstate Tire Professionals Auto Care is a family-owned and operated automotive service center. Offering the highest level of service to their customers is why they offer contactless service and free shuttle services during any auto repair or maintenance service. You can contact them online or by phone to schedule an appointment. What started with strangers in living rooms seeking after the presence of God gave way to a collective of believers dedicated to the passionate pursuit of seeking the kingdom of God advanced in our region. Kingdom Collective meets weekly to encounter Jesus and partner with the Holy Spirit to seek inner healing, freedom, and power activated in the lives of everyone. Riley, it looks like I'm seeing a big bright screen making its way into Tower Square Plaza right now. Who's that?
Yeah, if you talk about big screens and groups that only do things in big fashion, it has to be Black Diamond, the staff of Black Diamond, Harley Davidson, and the Black Diamond family of businesses celebrate the holidays with this amazing float here on Tower Square Plaza. Black Diamond Harley Davidson is one of the most successful businesses not only in Marion, but in the entire region. The ownership group has contributed enormously to the continued growth of the Marion area. Black Diamond is unique in that it will accept not only motorcycles as trade-ins from customers, but also cars, trucks, boats, campers, ATVs, and just about any item of value, including land and a quarter horse in their history. For more information, stop by their dealership on Williamson County Parkway or visit blackdiamondharley-davidson.com. Of course, you can't talk about the Black Diamond family of businesses without also mentioning the Thrillbillies, Marion's new professional baseball team that started play this past summer very successfully out there at the Marion Stadium. And there's their manager of the Thrillbillies. He's on the back of a Pepsi truck. It's no other than the Prospect League Manager of the Year himself, Ralph Santana.
Pepsi Mid-America, located in Marion, has proudly produced and distributed quality beverages throughout portions of Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Tennessee since 1936. Under the leadership of 3 generations of the Crisp family, the company has grown into one of the largest family-owned Pepsi bottlers in all of the United States. Pepsi Mid-America has 11 physical locations throughout the region, staffed with locally based representatives who are ready to provide on-site support. And Riley, take a look at that. There's a bunch of bubbles now on Tower Square Plaza tonight.
Yeah, that's becoming kind of the Thrillbillies trademark in these parades. When you see the bubbles, you know it has to be the Thrillbillies. They had that machine going at a couple of their games this year as well.
For sure, and following them is the SI Towing and Recovery team with locations in Pinckneyville and Marion. Southern Illinois Towing and Recovery is a locally owned and operated business offering top-of-the-line equipment and highly trained staff. They are guaranteed to get the job done for any of your towing service needs. They're open 24 hours for all of your towing and recovery needs. Don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call today at 618-357-5000.
Right behind them are the roofing guys, your top choice for a roof replacement and new roof installation in Southern Illinois. And they are sporting the Home Alone theme that is a very popular holiday home display in the Kokopelli neighborhood each Christmas, a new holiday tradition in the last couple of years. And I believe, Aaron, the van, which is modeled after Harry and Marv's burglary van, is appropriately having some mechanical issues. It looks like it is broken down, and it's true vintage, late 80s, early 90s van. And that's what you get, Aaron, when you get a van true to the model that was in the popular John Hughes movie with Macaulay Culkin that came out over 30 years ago. When you get a van of that age, of course, you're going to have some mechanical issues. Of course, right behind him is the Little Narrows pizza delivery car, which is also a true make and model to the popular 1990s cult classic. Very popular in the Swinford family household. The Home Alone family of movies, of course, Home Alone 1 and 2 are classics, and very well themed and age-appropriate vehicles. And like we said, they're having some mechanical issues.
Yeah, we're gonna see if this is. And yeah, once again, that for those of you here on the square who can't see why there's a delay in the parade on the other side, we do have a stalled vehicle here on Tower Square. They're working on getting that fixed right now. But once again, we're hopefully going to get that fixed as soon as possible and we can get to the rest of the parade here. But the Home Alone vehicle appropriately is stuck here on Tower Square Plaza.
Sounds like they got it up and running, so give the roofing guys and their Home Alone themed era appropriate late 80s, early 90s vehicles a round of applause.
They finally got it up and working.
This is a little spotty.
They finally got it up and working, and off they go.
Yeah, and their box truck from the roofing guys was, before the mechanical issues distracted them, it was playing Home Alone on the side of that truck, the popular 90s John Hughes movie.
In all of Southern Illinois, there isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at the Little Tractor Equipment Company. They are happy to help you find either the perfect outdoor power equipment or the parts you've been looking for. Little Tractor is family owned and operated and conveniently located in Marion, Harrisburg, and Paducah. Call or stop by, and you'll be glad you did. Check out that float, Riley. It's pretty neat.
Wilson McReynolds.
Yeah. And following the Little Tractor Equipment Company is the team from Wilson McReynolds Funeral Home here in Marion. Wilson McReynolds of Marion invites you to discover who has made Wilson McReynolds Funeral Home the ultimate provider of creating healing experiences in the community. This section contains the heritage, vision, and the people behind Wilson McReynolds Funeral Home's reputation of quality, sincerity, and trust.
And here comes the staff and team from Farmers State Bank.
Farmers State Bank of Alto Pass is an independently owned community bank located in Southern Illinois. It was founded in January 1910. It is family owned and operated, so when a customer walks into the bank, they know exactly what it stands for and represents, which is serving its community. Their owner, Thomas William Franks of Harrisburg, maintains an active role in the bank as chairman of the board to this day. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Looks like following them we have another float that might possibly be the Southern Illinois Strength Expo. I'm not sure though. But yeah, that is the Southern Illinois Strength Expo. Their arm wrestling will be coming to the Pavilion of Marion on Saturday, February 10th.
Maurice's.
That was Maurice's?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. That was Maurice's actually from here in Marion that just passed through, and they are followed by Republic Services. They've been a trusted partner for sustainable recycling and waste solutions. Today, they're a leader in environmental services. Their focus on safety, environmental compliance, and best-in-class customer service enables them to effectively meet the needs of their customers and build long-lasting relationships. And following them is the White Ash Free Will Baptist Church with their big bus decorated in lots of red and green lights. Located between Marion and Johnson City, they offer congregants a place of comfort, hope, and peace of mind for all their worshiping needs. They're dedicated to spreading the teachings of Jesus Christ, and their goal is to inspire you through the holiness of their dwelling and their services.
And here comes Legence Bank with locations all throughout Southern Illinois for more than 115 years. Legence Bank has provided a customer-focused commitment to quality and never stops for the individuals, families, businesses, and communities they serve. Offering a depth of options backed by a locally based team that always is going above and beyond to accommodate your specific situation. Legence Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Throughout the years, past 1 Hour Heating and Air has been helping families throughout Heron regain the comfort of their homes. Customers come back to them again and again for one simple reason: they put their needs first. Whether you need to repair your heater, clean your ventilation system, or replace your air conditioner, there's nothing their team can't handle. And here they come making their way around Tower Square Plaza. We also want to give a special shout out to the Marion Carnegie Library. Their Builders Club invites your children to create whatever they can imagine. For ages from birth to 12, the Builders Club is celebrating the holiday season with all new things this year. The Carnegie Library also encourages parents to bring their children for several different story hours this December. For a full list of fun events, visit their Facebook page. And as we mentioned, there is the team from past 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. They even have their own big clock here this evening on the back of their float. That's pretty cool. Just talked about them.
Looks like State Farm is coming up behind past 1 hour.
State Farm agent Alicia Davis. And following them, Riley, it looks like we might have reached the end of our parade this evening. Tell us who that is, Riley.
It's the Marion City Council, along with the help from VIP Enterprises. Commissioners John Barwick, John Stecklin.
That's pretty cool.
Doug Patton, and I believe they might have just tripped their power. They partied a little too hard there for a second, Aaron, I believe. Mayor Mike Absher is up here with us, and this is the rest of the City Council, the Commissioners, John Barwick, John Stecklin, and Doug Patton, joined by members of their family in a City of Marion truck, and Stecklin's VIP Enterprises sound and light system providing the fun until someone, I believe, tripped the power. They nearly made it all the way through the route, Aaron.
They nearly did. That's okay. And we also, really quick, Riley, want to give a special thank you to the Marion Police Department and Fire Department for providing some security and services here on Tower Square. Obviously, without their help, we wouldn't have a parade. So our very special guest is behind them. Looks like they're going to work on getting that power supply back up. Chief of Police David Fitz is there helping them out. And once again, that's members of your Marion City Council ushering in the holiday cheermeister of the holiday season himself. We're going to try and get to that here in just a sec.
Yeah,
Riley, just real quick while we have a break, I mean, this has really been an amazing parade. What a step up, from last year to this year's parade. I've seen some things that I really never thought I'd see in a parade in Southern Illinois, especially a Christmas parade. So it really is neat to see all the community coming out and supporting, even if there are a few issues.
Looks like Commissioner John Stecklin, our City of Marion Public Works and Commissioner, is even throwing out some quote-unquote snowballs to those as they try to figure out what happened to the power source. Those guys, Aaron, they were jamming out, they were dancing, they were celebrating.
Yeah.
And someone tripped the power, but they're in their green elf suits, themed very similar to Will Ferrell's elf character in the popular 2000s Elf movie. They have some reindeer props on there as well. Of course, Stecklin is the owner of VIP Enterprises, DJ service, photo booth, aerial photography, and event planner for your special events in Southern Illinois. Club VIP DJ services can provide sound and lights, as we saw before the power went out on their floats. They can keep their party moving all night long, thanks to the City of Marion and their commissioners and the City Council members, as you see there. Stalled right now as they try to get the generator restarted to try to get their party back and running.
It takes a lot of determination to have a party sometimes, Riley, and that is exactly what they're trying to do right now. It seems like the few floats that have had difficulties have always been right in front of us tonight, unfortunately, Riley.
They nearly make it. This is towards the end of the route, but they nearly made it. I'm sure everyone else on the route tonight saw them in full capacity, moving and dancing and shaking. But here comes the big fella himself.
The moment you've been waiting for, straight from the North Pole. Santa Claus has now arrived in downtown Marion. Santa has left behind his reindeer tonight and opted for a horse-drawn carriage ride into town, courtesy of John's Pass Carriage Services of Paducah. Santa Claus will be available at his Santa house on Marion's Tower Square all the way up until Christmas Day. You can bring by your little ones for photos, some hot chocolate, or you can even go ice skating while you're at it. For a true holiday experience, the City of Marion is excited to welcome your family for fun this holiday season. So what an awesome parade, Riley.
That horse might not have been one of the Budweiser Clydesdales that opened the parade, but that horse that finished the parade was just as important as he brought the big man himself, Santa Claus, to town. There will be carriage rides again this season, ice skating, which is set up over to our left. What a parade this was, Aaron. A year ago, I was unable to be here. I was sick at the time, but I watched you and Rachel live stream that parade. I didn't think it could get much better than that. Last year, 60 entries for the first year. I thought it was a very beautiful parade a year ago, Aaron, but they definitely outdid themselves this year.
Yes.
The second annual parade, sometimes it's hard to beat the original. The sequel is never as good as the original, they say, but I think this year, the second annual parade was even bigger and better than a year ago.
By far, absolutely. Everything from the live performance we had, the Budweiser Clydesdales, two really big visitors this year that really ups the ante, you would say, for the parade this year. We did mention about Santa Claus, and we do also want to remind you that you have another chance to see Santa at the Pancakes and Pajamas event here in Marion. That'll be on Saturday, December the 2nd at the Marion Senior Citizen Center from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and advanced reservations are required. you can call 618-997-9019 for reservations. We also, really quickly, before we sign off here, want to thank everyone who has been involved with the parade tonight. Riley from Ross, our camera guy this evening. We also have Troy, who's been down there getting some video for us, and our own Bill Swinford, who's also been getting video for us this evening. We also want to have a huge shout out to, obviously, the city of Marion for putting this parade on. Another huge shout out to Midwest Music Supply. They're the ones who provided this beautiful stage for us to be on this evening. I also want to provide a very special thank you to Jill Graskowitz and Rachel Stroud. They've been very helpful in getting this parade lineup and everything to us. And another thank you to Golden Eagle Distributing for bringing our big special guest, the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales, here to downtown Marion. Riley.
Special thanks also to all of our sponsors that make everything we do at the Swinford Media Group possible. We would be nothing without our sponsors. Thanks to everyone who continues to show their gracious support in sponsoring our broadcast, not only of special events such as these parades, the Homecoming Parade, the Veterans Parade, but also Marion High School sports, and also our print products, the Marion Star, the Herald Independent, and the Carterville Courier. Thanks to everyone at home who also supported us tonight. We had big numbers, we were told, on our live streams. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. There was a big crowd up and down this parade route, but we know that some people, whether you were out of town or traveling, were unable to make it out tonight because of the weather. People tuned in from home, and we're very thankful for you and very grateful for you for choosing us and watching along with us. We thank you to Aaron, who helped set all of this up and did a lot of work behind the scenes to make tonight's stream possible. We'll have print coverage courtesy of Tony Kendrick, who is down on the route taking photos all night long. We'll have his photos in the paper this week as well, so be sure to check out the Marion Star print edition when it hits stores on Wednesday afternoon for coverage of the Very Merry Marion Holiday Parade. And Aaron, I am told that there are also other parades coming up throughout Southern Illinois, and Marion, of course, will be hard to beat, especially for a Marion native like myself. But your town of West Frankfort has one planned in the upcoming weeks.
They had theirs actually already, but coming up next weekend is the Carbondale Lights Fantastic Parade.
That's right.
Obviously a very special parade here in Southern Illinois as well. So we're looking forward to that, and we'll be in that parade as well. So we thank you all very much for watching our stream this evening. It's cold, it's windy, we want to get home, but we want to thank you for watching us and just supporting us for our live stream this year. We hope you had a great time, and we hope you enjoyed the parade. For now, reporting live from downtown Marion and signing off for the evening, I'm Aaron Price.
And on behalf of the Swinford Media Group, Ross and Bill Swinford behind the scenes, I'm Riley Swinford. Thank you so much for watching. Until next year, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.